Back to Denmark Garage. I'm your host Dennis. Behind the camera is my wife Marcia.
Hi guys.
Today we're going to be working on our Ranger bed. We dubbed this thing the Redneck Ranger because we're just doing some hillbilly repairs to it to keep it running. What we're going to be doing is real simple. We're just going to be grinding down some of this rust to, well, stop it from falling apart any worse than what it already is. It's a typical truck. It's got rusty fender wells and everything else. So I guess we just might as well get started. This ain't going to be pretty. It's going to be loud. So hopefully if she backs up a little bit, it won't be so loud on the camera. But other than that, let's get to it. The other grinder for that side is just scaled up like no tomorrow.
So we're gonna have to use the big boy.
Yeah, the one that's always stuck perpetually on. It's always fun to plug in, especially when you're wearing shorts.
Yeah, and it jumps.
Ain't no safety glasses, nothing, no mask, just sucking in all this rust.
Yeah.
Anything good for you two?
It'll be okay.
Might as well cut this while I'm here. That made it so we can at least get the hillbilly blocks to hold up the bed. so it doesn't fall through. Hey, we'll get that later. I mean me, probably you.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be able to get that clean. Not without a descaler, but we'll give it another shot. We'll give it some more. Hit it down. And then see what we can't do, and we'll shoot it down with some primer, just prevent it from just like disintegrating while we're trying to think of what kind of flatbed we're going to build for it. Alright, I guess back to it. Come on. But she'll do. I mean, the whole purpose behind it is just to clean up and knock some of the rust off. That's 20. Oh, that's
Over 20 years of rust.
Typical Ford. Ugh. Let's get some ventilation in here.
Okay, you got like 90% of it off.
We're going to pause the video for a second to let this air out a little bit, and then we'll come back in. Probably sand on it just a little bit more, just to clean it up. Other than that, I mean, after grinding on it, this thing is not worth saving. Not even trying to save it. Spray some primer on it, rattle can. Shoot some black on it. Call it what it is. Mount it up so at least we have a truck bed on the back of the Ranger for temporary purposes, and
Which is why it's the Redneck Ranger.
yeah, Redneck Repairs. Alright, we're going to hit pause for a minute. We'll come back when this actually airs out.
See you in a second, guys.
Alright, well, that cleared out real fast, thank God. Alright, so we're going to fire this up one more time. We're just going to hit just a few spots, because we did some work to the Ranger. We got the frame cleaned up, painted, and all that. I just don't want this rust to flow right through to the Ranger's frame. So we're just going to hit on the spots where it's going to bolt down to and where it's going to rest, and then we're just going to, like I said, rattle can it, paint it, and then depends on how much time is on the video for all this. And then we might mount it right away, or that might be the next video of us trying to manhandle this onto the back of the truck with just the two of us, without a lift. Alright, here we go. Maybe. Dang safety features. We're just going to call that what it is, after seeing some of the rust holes and everything else. There's no sense of going any further into it.
Which it looks 90% better than what it was.
And I guess
you can see all of the little rust pieces that came off.
Yeah. So scaled up. It's been sitting behind our garage for a while outside in the elements, and it wasn't this bad when we put it out there, but that was a year ago. And since then it just, well, it went to hell. Bed separated. Completely rotted off. That's why we came up with these. That's the height that's supposed to be. Not pretty. It's redneck engineering at its finest.
For the Redneck Ranger.
So we're just going to use those as blocks just to hold the bed up the best we can. It's going to be positioned so the front cab won't rattle down. And then from there, I don't know, I might even shoot some primer on those, but I doubt it because these are pressure treated, so they'll at least last long enough for us to get the rest of the material to build the bed for it. I guess I'm not even going to spray it off. I'm just going to shoot primer over it. I don't even care. Right now, this thing is just so bad. Like, it is bad. Alright, we're just going to hit some primer on it. Doesn't have to be pretty. Oh wow, that is just waterlogged. Now let's see if it sprays any better. Yeah, it's better. Stop it from rusting out any worse than what it already is. Now it's got to rust through a whole bunch of stuff before it just disintegrates anymore. I guess I can hit this. Just paint the rust back onto it. Don't want to offend the rust gods. Good. Yeah, it'll be alright.
It'll be okay. It'll make it.
Anyway, it doesn't rust anymore there. I don't want to hit a pothole in this lovely Indiana town that we live in, which is like, should have been called the Grand Canyon too. And then have this thing just fall apart.
Just be driving down the road and look, there goes a piece of the bed.
Hell, it does that now, I bet. This way, when it falls off, it won't look as bad.
It'll be a pretty piece of rust.
Yeah, they won't need a tetanus shot when they pick it up. Yeah. Let's spray some of those leaves into there. Give it camouflage. Redneck camouflage. Good enough. It's gonna have a bed liner on it.
Yeah, it's gonna have a bed liner in it
And a cap.
and a cap on it.
So no one has to look in there. You can't scream redneck without having a truck cap on it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let this dry for a second and come back through with some black. Shoot it down with some black. Who cares what it looks like? It's like I said, it's just gonna come apart anyways. Good enough for what it's gonna be. We can haul some material with it until we can start our next project, which would be the Dodge. That'll be down the road. The Danger Dodge, because that one you need a tetanus shot just walking by it.
Yeah.
I don't know why the hell I bought a Dodge. I mean, who buys Dodges?
Well, it's a project for us to work on.
Yeah. You ever like to work on it, something and you just said, hey, I got money to burn, go buy a Dodge. You're guaranteed you're going to be working on it. I know people have gotten brand new Dodges from the dealership and they've been back in the garage. Let's see. That stuff dries pretty fast. I'm going to shoot some black across it.
I was wondering because this side,
Yeah.
this side over here is a no-no to stay gray because that's going to be on the outside.
Yeah. I'll paint it.
I mean, I know it's called the Redneck Ranger, but we don't need it multiple colors, triple colored.
Can't be a Redneck Ranger without camouflage now.
Well, I should say quadruple because it's already 3 colors. Now fixing to be 4 colors.
Well, yeah.
Light blue, dark blue, and like a purplish with flakes in it.
Cover up some of that primer. Doesn't have to be pretty. Just gotta work.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. There we go. This being our first project, it's going to be a good project.
Yeah.
Good project of getting it
You
clean.
can look back to this and say, well, how can we screw up? Oh, we just won't do what we did on this one.
Yeah. This bed is in way better shape than the bed on the Dodge.
Yeah, that's
This is brand new compared to that.
yeah. That rust hole looks better than half that Dodge.
Yeah.